All have been waiting for this mind-blowing episode. I mean, did you know that we got made in Nigerian cars? Did you know that it's not just an assembling plant, but manufacturing and assembling here in Nigeria? Oh, you shocked? You never knew that Africans are capable? Stay cool. From my last video, most of you will think that, Wodemaya, I thought you are in the north. What are you doing in the south? Come on, Nigeria is made up of north, south, west, and east. If you have so many, it's so good to see that Africans are investing in Africa. I mean, it feels so good to see Africans from different African countries.
What's up, Kash Nations, and you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's okay, Kashrox, and I'm back again with another video. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Kashrox, and you're welcome. Please consider joining this amazing family by subscribing. Click on that big red button that says subscribe and join this family, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to turn on your bell to get notified anytime I post a new video. And if you're a returning subscriber, you're welcome as well. Thank you for being here. Thank you for always coming back to support this channel. You guys can see in the title of this video, I'll be talking about one special person, Wodemaya, Ayumaya. If you don't know who I'm talking about, then you don't watch African YouTubers, because this particular person I'm talking about, Wodemaya, is one YouTuber, one African YouTuber you should be watching. Yeah, because if you're not watching Wodemaya, who are you watching? If you're not watching Wodemaya, which African YouTuber are you watching? Answer. So I'll be talking about Wodemaya. Okay, Wodemaya, I'll just be explaining a little bit about him. So you can actually go and browse about him. You can go and search him out. Subscribe to his channel because he's a YouTuber, a big YouTuber. And let's get him to 700k. He's already in his 660 something, almost 670k. And right now we are trying to push him to 700,000 subscribers. So if you're watching this, please subscribe to his channel. I'll be leaving one of his links down in my description box. So please go and subscribe to his channel. Let's get him to 700k before this month ends. Okay, I'll be talking about him. He's from Ghana. Ghana baby. Ghana boy. He is from Ghana, from Africa, right? And he's been doing so great in bringing Africa to limelight, because so many people, most especially those that are not from Africa, they actually see the bad side of Africa, they see the dirty side of Africa. But Wodemaya has been trying his best alongside other great YouTubers. But today I'm just going to be focusing on Wodemaya. Wodemaya has been trying his best to bring Africa to limelight, talk about Africans, and introduce a lot of great Africans going around African continent, African countries, introduce to us a lot of Africans that are doing amazing things in their various countries. So Wodemaya is our baby. Wodemaya is African baby, not just Ghana baby, but African baby. So recently Wodemaya visited Nigeria. That is where I am from. If you don't know I am from Nigeria, know it this minute. Wodemaya visited my country recently. Visited Nigeria, and you know Nigeria is also West African, right? So he visited Nigeria recently. I am proudly a Nigerian. If you don't know that, please kindly know that now. And today I'm just going to be summarizing those people that Wodemaya interviewed, because I took my time and watched everybody, like all of his interviews. I took my time and watched them, watch those people that he interviewed, because if you're not watching Wodemaya, who are you watching? I thought so. If you're not watching Wodemaya, who are you watching? Okay, I took my time to watch most of his content, those people that he interviewed in Nigeria. And to be honest with you guys, I am so amazed, because I never knew most of these people actually are doing these big things in Nigeria. And I got to find out in Wodemaya's channel. I'm going to be naming them and also explaining one or two things that he did in Nigeria, and also those people that he interviewed in Nigeria. I'm just going to be explaining and telling you guys what they are doing, because I know most of you might not really have the time to go watch everything that he talked about. So I'm just going to use this video to summarize everybody that he interviewed. Stay tuned and watch to the end of this video, and please don't forget, thumbs up this video right now. Please give it a thumbs up. Now I'm going to start up with people that Wodemaya interviewed in Kano. Kano is a northern part of Nigeria. The The first person I'm going to be talking about is Mohamed M. Nakude. I don't know if I pronounced this name very well, but that was the first person that Wodemaya interviewed. He's actually, I think, a part of CEO of a great resort there in Kano State. Resort is actually a family-owned property. It's located in Kano State. So in his interview, he said that the dad actually started this resort in 2005 to 2007, and then that was when the family actually took over, and they have been managing it. And you can go for vacation, you can go for hangouts with your family and friends. And actually they started small. With the interview he did, they said they started small, and then when they found out they have actually started getting a lot of traffic, they decided to build it to a big resort, and it is called Poto Golf Resort. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it very well, but I know it's something that has to do with Poto Golf. That was the first person that Wodemaya interviewed. Now this brings me to the second person Wodemaya interviewed, which is actually a lady. This lady is an inspiration, not just to me, I know to you too, because if you get to watch his own part of this video, if you get to watch his own part of where he interviewed this lady, I'm like, you're just going to learn a lot from her. I have two ladies which I actually watch in his channel, and both of them really inspired me. But the first person I'm going to be talking about is Halima. Halima is actually a farmer. She said she read agriculture in school. Halima is actually 24 years. You guys, she is a very young lady, and she already have 7 hectares of land. God, this is so huge. And she said she started poultry when she was 10-12 years. She started rearing fowl, hens, and all that, poultry, and then from there she decided to go into agriculture when she was in school. She learned agric, and she said when she actually started, people were asking her, why will you just go to school to learn agriculture? A particular statement Halima made when she was interviewed, which I actually love. She said she likes seeing things grow out of nothing. This, if nothing else is an inspiration to you, let that statement be an inspiration to you. Grow things out of nothing. Okay, one thing you need to know about Halima Zawiya, I don't know if I pronounce it very well, is that she is a chef. She's not just a farmer alone. She's not just someone that is into growing things alone. She's also a chef. That's a lot, that she's a good cook, right? So, and also I think she just started a YouTube channel, or probably she has been into YouTube since, but I watched the video and she talked about going back and starting up a channel again, and mostly it might be about livestock and about, no, she's not really into livestock right now. She's just into agriculture and farming. So probably a channel might be all about agriculture, farming, and also all about food. So if you want to watch that, you should go check Halima Zawiya out. I don't know if I'm going to be leaving a link, but I should be. I'm going to browse and check about her, and probably leave a link down in the description box. So please go subscribe to her, and let's get her to 10,000 subscribers. So the next person I'm going to be talking about is another great woman. She's called Farida. Farida, the businesswoman. Okay, so this woman is into clothing and textile. There's one thing that she said this particular one, I calmed down and watched it, because I think right now, nowadays, most of us, if we are given the money, we might actually use it to go get bone straight, SDD bone straight, if you know what I mean. But this woman didn't do so. She said she got married at the age of 18 years, yeah, and then she said her mom gave her 600,000 naira as of then to get a car. But she didn't use that money to buy a car. Guess what she used that money for? She used that money to invest in clothing and textiles. She actually started small at first. She started small at first, where she was selling, she started with 20 wrappers, and later when her mom gave her that money for the car, because I think something about when you're getting married, you need to get a gift from your parents and all that. So that was actually a gift. Her mom gave her that 600,000 naira to buy a car because she was pregnant. That's what she said. And then instead of her to use that money to get a car, she decided to invest it in business. And this brings me to talk about her husband, because she said her husband was the person that actually advised her to invest that money into business rather than investing it into what? Car. Because the husband said he actually has a car already, so maintaining 2 cars might actually be difficult. So she invested it in her clothing, textile, and then since then she has been doing so great. I think it's up to 10 years now, and she's been into the business. Now she supplies people back there in Kano. I think she's a big supplier, and other smaller suppliers, let me just say the retailers, they actually get from her, and then she supplies in wholesale. The person I'm going to be talking about is a Sudanese guy, and this Sudanese guy is actually based in Nigeria. Yeah, so this Sudanese guy, he said his generation, I think his two generations right now has been in Nigeria, and then he was born in Nigeria, he grew up in Nigeria, and later on he went to the UK to study. And after he finished schooling in UK, he did not, there are some people that will just go to UK or go to other outside the country to school or to study, and then when they have gotten that opportunity to leave Nigeria, they will just feel so relaxed, like they don't want to go back. Like me, I don't even know if I'm going to go back anytime soon, but I know watching that video, it actually taught me a lot of lessons that I can actually have something, I can actually invest something back home in Nigeria. When he was done with schooling in UK, he went back to Nigeria and started his poultry business. And he started up with 1,000 birds, like 1,000 fowls, let me put it that way. We don't really know much about layers and all that. Right now he have almost 30,000, more than over 30,000 birds right now that he's rearing. He actually supplies to the government. So there are some establishment, there are some project that might come up, and then they get to buy from him to that. And right now he have a lot of workers working under him, and all of them, they are all Africans working and helping him grow his business. I won't forget to state his name. His name is Abdulahi. The person I'm going to be talking about is our Gambian brother, like our Gambian daddy. And he's currently, I think he says 60 years of age. He owns one of the biggest estates back there in Nigeria, in Port Harcourt City. And I'm going to be inserting the name of the estate or a picture for you guys to see what I'm talking about. So he said he went to Nigeria to look for a greater opportunity or to seek for opportunity, and from there he got a lot of opportunities and decided to make use of it wisely. And that is one thing that everybody should actually learn, because when you get a particular opportunity, there's a statement that said opportunity comes but once. So when you get an opportunity, you just need to use your both hands to grab it, like. And he said he started up with carpentry work. When he went to Nigeria, he started up as a carpenter, and right now he owns one of the biggest estates back there in Port Harcourt City. His name is Mr. Mustafa, and his business is currently 31 years, I guess. Yeah, he said something about 31 years. So his business is currently 31 years in Nigeria. Now this brings me to the next person that I'm going to be talking about, who is our daddy. Our daddy, the person I actually know. I actually told my guy once, why is it that most people don't get cars in Nigeria when we actually have Innoson motors, Innoson cars? And I've actually seen some pictures about Innoson motors, and seriously, I feel that the cars are beautiful. So it just brings me back to reason the fact that most of us don't really get techno in Nigeria. We get iPhone that is made in America, and here in China most people don't really get Chinese phones, they get outside country phones. So it's just like that everywhere. When you have a particular stuff in your country, you just find it difficult to get that particular stuff. You just feel like the one that was imported is the best in quality, but this is actually not the truth. This is actually a false belief. Innoson Motors has been existing for quite some time now, and I've seen the cars, and like guys, I know that the cars are very, very strong. And to the video that Wodemaya did, that it showed the factory where the cars are being made. I saw the process of how they make from the beginning. Innoson actually make this car from scratch. It's just the engine that he said they do get from AZ or some companies that made engines, but 90% of what they are using to make their cars are being manufactured back there in their factory. Can you believe this? Can you believe this? This is not African made car. This is what Nigerian made car, made in Nigeria. This great man I'm talking about, who is currently the CEO of this great investment, this great Innoson Motors, is no other person but Innocent Chukuma Nwala. I don't know if I pronounce it very well, but he hails from Nnewi in Anambra State, and he produces various models of cars like trucks, jeeps, name it, whatsoever type of car you want to get, you can actually get it in Innoson Motors. We actually have over 1,800 workers working under Innoson Motors. So you see, this actually gave a lot of job opportunities to several people back there. Are you guys seeing what African investors are doing? Don't wait for someone to tell you otherwise. Don't wait for someone to tell you otherwise when it comes to Africa. Don't wait for someone to tell you that Africans are not doing great. You are seeing this. You're not just saying it. You're not just hearing it from Wodemaya. You're seeing it because it's actually taking you guys to the company. It's taking you guys to the factory. So we are doing great. The last person I'm going to be talking about is the Rossette Paints CEO. I know the paint's name is Rossette. I don't know if I pronounce it very well, but it's Rossette. I'm just going to be putting most of the names down for you guys to see. If you watch down to this place, kindly thumbs up this video right now, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're yet to subscribe. So the last person I'm talking about now is the CEO of Rossette, who is actually Casey Oji. Yeah, Casey Oji is from Abia State. That's what he said. He said he's from Abia State, but his business is established in Enugu, Core City 042. I am not from Enugu, but I just love their hype. I love the way they hype their city. I love the way they hype their state. Enugu 042, Core City, all this kind of stuff. So I love it. So his business is actually open in Enugu. That is where he produces his paint. And he said he's not just into painting. There are other things that he actually do. He's an architect. There are other things that they are actually into, like buildings and also some other things that they are doing. But right now we're focusing on the painting stuff that he talked about. So they do painting, they produce paint from scratch. They are currently in Enugu State. That is where he establishes factory. That is where they produce their painting. But he said there's a particular place that they go for finishing, which is actually Delta or Abuja. I think one of these two places. That is where they go for the finishing, for changing of the colors. But he has branches in Abia, Lagos State, Delta, Abuja. They have branches, and the name of their painting is Rossette Painting. You can actually check them out and also patronize them. He had a barbing salon when he was in secondary school. Can you beat that? Can you beat that? So he had a barbing salon. Not just that, he also said he did a shoe stuff. He had a mini shoe shop when he was in secondary school too. So you see, he actually had that spirit of entrepreneurship from when he was a kid. I know most of you might not have watched them one after the other because you don't really have time or you don't really have chance to do so. So I decided to bring them together and then introduce everybody to you. I actually mentioned their name and I also dropped their name down in the description box. You can also check them out. And yeah, for those that are yet to subscribe to Wodemaya's channel, please check my description box. You're going to see a link down there where I put down his name. Go and support this guy. Go and follow him because he's doing amazing. He's doing amazing job, like introducing Africa to the world. He's doing amazing job. Before I forget, I want to use this medium to say that all those people that are doing this particular job, all those people that are doing these great things in Nigeria should be an inspiration to all of us. To be an inspiration to you, to be an inspiration to me, and to be an inspiration to the young ones growing up. Because if Farida is not an inspiration to you, Halima should be an inspiration to you. And if they are not an inspiration to you, Mustafa should be an inspiration to you. Mr. Innoson should be an inspiration to you. So let's learn from these people and also let's invest wisely because the future needs us. Not just you, not just them, but also me. Future needs all of us. So let's do things right. Let's bring Africa to limelight. Let's make Africa what it ought to be. Great nation. If you guys are yet to subscribe to my channel, please kindly do so by clicking on that big red button that says subscribe, and also share this video. Share this video to your family and loved ones and give this video a thumbs up. This really means a lot to me. Please drop your comments. I'll be replying to all your comments. When I say all, I mean all your comments. I'll be replying to them. Drop it down in the description. But if you have any video suggestion you want to give to me, please do so. Drop it down below.